Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirits. Welcome home. Today we're going to have a reading for the sign of Pisces. And this is going to be a reading for the month of February. We're having a lot of cards wanting to come out. I think we're good. Okay. So what do we have for Pisces? These are too many. Let's see. Okay. What do you have for Pisces for the month of February 2024? Okay. So first we have an oracle card, and it's transmission, experience, mastery, brain power, and telepathy. Next we have mutation, sudden change, authenticity, justice, and ego death. And origins, loss, trial and error, warrior spirit, and survival. Okay. Inner voice, it's the Empress, no, the High Priestess, I'm sorry. The burden, Six of Swords, letting go, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, possibilities, and Nine of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Magician, Six of Swords, again, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, two times, and the Hierophant next to the Magician. Okay. There's a lot of spaces, empty spaces, and there's a lot of letting go and going away on a journey, on an adventure, leaving a situation behind. And it's a situation that was keeping you stuck. I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like you're being called to leave a particular relationship. And I also feel like there's a feminine energy here. So I feel like the relationship is with a woman or a female energy. It might be someone who is no longer with us. Because I think it's a really overdone. It's something that's really, it had a lot of cycles, I feel. It already has a lot of processing. I feel like this is something that you will really be giving up. I just feel like that this is a situation, a relationship with a person. I mainly feel a female energy that you're leaving behind, and this is the most important message right now. And I also feel like that situation is going to unlock something in your creative path. And there are two things, major things I see here, which are you will find another person that will kind of fill the voids, because there are a lot of voids here. But I feel like the Magician and the Hierophant, they have the combined energy is really powerful, and I think it's going to ground you in a new experience that is going to be very, very fulfilling. And it can be yourself, it can be finding those energies in yourself, but I also feel like it can be a new situation, because you are departing from one place to another. It might be that this journey makes you discover this, but it also feels to me like there's a beginning of something new, something else, something that you can build with another person. Yeah, maybe you are rebuilding or building something with a different person, with another person. And I also feel like that person has been through a lot. Also, you have the warrior spirit here and survival. I feel like this is somebody who has been through a lot of trials and tribulations in their own life, and who has a lot to teach. But let me see more about this. Okay. Oh, the dream, Six of Cups. Let's see how this fits. Okay, let's get the extra cards and then we have the advice. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Completely new thing. And the Page of Wands. Renewal, new energy, new vitality. It's a completely different feeling. Although there's a Six of Cups here, I feel like this might be still like the lingering of a sort of dream that you had, and maybe this person has made you feel like this dream would never come true, but then something ends because you are realizing that you can't really take all these with you. You have to choose one and be on your path and stop looking back. Something ends and you realize that finally you have the space. I even think that finally you have the space to restore your health and your own creativity processes, routines, not only creativity, but just, yeah, day-to-day routines and health habits, food intake, exercise, timing. I also feel like you're making time for friends. You're making space for friendship. Because I think that this person was a friend, but I think that this person was making you feel like you had to carry things that you weren't supposed to. Because you have the burden, letting go, and here again. I think you always had the calling, the inner calling to fly. But there was a sort of apathy, resignation. You thought that this was it, right? But the dream called you, and although there is a part of this dream that is a bit like disillusionment, so you have to let go of part of this dream so that you can fulfill the rest. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I want to know a little bit more about this story. This could be a very happy story. It's just that it comes from a place of a lot of travel. It comes from a place from a lot of confusing energies, like people mixing their own burdens and trying to carry other people's stories. Schizophrenia, yeah. This is the Eight of Wands, and I feel like this card sometimes you can see the light, but it's always misty, and here you have the clouds, and this person is really stretching themselves, trying to make two very different things, polarities even, come together, and it's quite the efforts, it's quite the gymnastics that this person is making to, so it's not a functional way to be, you can't stand on your own 2 feet if you're trying to grasp two very different directions and two very different ways of life. You have to choose, and I think that because you let go of an illusion, partially this dream can continue with you, can continue being your dream and being the source of manifestation for you, because now it's more based in reality and in your own experience, because you had to let go of this person. And I also feel like this person heavily influenced your ability to create. If you are a creative person, this was making it very difficult for you. Maybe it still is. Let's see. Three of Cups. Blessings of Babaji. This is a card that you can switch for another. I usually I don't switch, I just put it on top. I mean, yeah, the Hermit. It's almost the same message because it's so pure and it's just purity, clean, clear-minded, clear spirit, clear of clutter. And I also feel like this has a lot of to do with your forgiveness, letting go, forgiving yourself first, and then forgive the other person or persons. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Again, right? Yeah. Eight of no. Okay. No. Eight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Swords. But you have a lot of eights. Seven of Swords. Six of Wands. Yeah. So beautiful. Okay, so this situation, really, really, really has to be cleared. And I just see the message is very clear, is very to the point. You just have to focus on forgiveness. Practice this in your meditation, in your, I don't know, if you practice yoga, whatever exercise, if you do, if you like to hear, use some sort of sound or music in your meditation, try to find something that focuses on the energy of forgiveness. You can heal your body with forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness is an incredible way to heal. And I feel like you really have to let go of a lot, because this person was not good for you and for your health. You have to be very disciplined, I think, in order for you to not fall into this confusion again, ever, because I think you want to have a clear victory. You want to have complete victory, and it's here for the taking. It's coming. So February, it's going to be a very intense month for Pisces, I think, but I also feel like it's going to feel like a relief. It's going to be a relief for you, because you're going to manifest something that your intuition was already warning you about, and it will feel really good. And you'll be releasing a lot of confusion, and I also feel like you were aimlessly going through your day-to-day life without realizing it. So I feel like the routines, the day-to-day life, and how you organize your day and your schedule is going to be very, very important at this time, so that you manage to engage with your projects in a very healthy way. I feel like also there is a sort of warning about this person too, because they might try to come back, or they might try to interfere with you. And your stability. But I feel like it's going to be, if that person has that power, because they might not have. I don't see it as a very strong one. And I see that they might try to keep you stuck because of money matters, of some sort of material gain. Maybe trying to mess with your drive, with your ambition, with your will to thrive in some way. Maybe trying to bring your self-esteem down, or create some backstory with people you know, friends, I don't know, like gossiping. But usually I don't really focus on that, because I think that you have to focus on your own path. You can't really control this, and it's a very subtle warning, so that you really make sure that you isolate, that you are insulated from this energy, and are not allowing it to come in more subreptitious and twisted ways. Just make sure you're very clear on your path, so as to not allow also this pattern to persist, where you are attracting people who are becoming the center of your life instead of that being you, yourself, and your own creation. So I really think that the most auspicious thing you can do right now is to focus on bettering yourself and your relationship with yourself. I also feel like the way you communicate with yourself is going to be very important this month. So the words you speak to yourself and self-talk. Yeah, morning pages. I don't know if you know that method. It's called the Artist's Way. And I think it's a very beneficial method, even if you're not an artist. It's a way to clear your mind if you're more of a writer, if you like to write, and if it helps you clear the clutter and clear away your mental, debris, let's say. So if you are interested in that, just try and investigate the Artist's Way and morning pages technique. I am a big fan. Because I think that with the magician here and the blessings, I feel like there's a lot of magical power also this month for you. So whatever the techniques you are using to manifest your dreams into reality, I think you are being called to really give this power proper dignity, attention, honor, because I think that the clearer you are, the easier this will all fade away. And in the end, I think either way, you're going to get there. It's just that there might be delays if you get to if you start to struggle with these energies. I think you shouldn't even engage. There's like a warning here also, like don't engage. Don't feed this at all. Just be very clear and very resolute on your path, like a warrior, like like I'm not going back. I am just never giving up. Very clear thinking, very clearly have this objective and not giving up and being very strong-willed. I also feel like there's some guilt. I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to like guilt trip you, and don't let it work. Don't engage. If you start to feel guilty about what you're doing, realize that that's negative self-talk, or that is like this voice trying to steer you off course, and don't give up. You're doing the right thing, and there's always going to be different people pulling you in different directions and trying to manifest their own dreams through other people, because sometimes people can't really deal with the reaction and try to kind of mirror and outsource, the guilt. But guilt is I'm really, it's for me, it's kind of a recent even illumination about guilt. Guilt is a huge thing in our society, and it drives our actions in a way that is very, very surreptitious and manipulative, and it's used against us so frequently. So also be mindful of this, even in media, social media, movies, novels, whatever. The guilt is something very, very toxic, and it's keeping us in a very dark place as a collective. And I have felt this need to talk about this for a long time, and I think that this reading is the perfect match for this, because there's this crazy making, troublemaking energy here, and it's kind of trying to pick on people and make people mad about each other. And maybe you don't even realize why you're mad anymore, and you're just confused. Things are not matching up. People's burdens are being, scattered, and they're not properly placed in each person's energy. People are just mirroring and trying to project the troubles, their guilt, their negativity, and it's making things very, very confused. And I think that in this month, the warning is just don't allow this anymore. I think you have done a lot of the work already. You're in the process of keeping it up and of being assertive and of being clear, even in the face of one or two hiccups, because I think it's going to be very small, but you're going to identify them. And if you feel guilt, just be mindful, okay, this is the red flag. I'm out of this situation, or I will not feed this conversation or this relationship or whatever is in front of you that you feel like is hindering your creative process, and whatever is not feeding your joy and your sense of achievement, and also of empowerment, the experience of winning, of victory, of coming together also, because I feel like you will come together with people who are really into coming together and not manipulating each other. But you have to make the choice first to not be involved any longer with these confusing, conversations. And it might be gossip, it might be lies, it might be, trying to project. So yeah, if you did like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It will help me so much, because I am just starting out. Please share the video and also leave me a comment, and I would really love to know your feedback and your stories, and if it resonates. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.